We're back with a packed Boosteroid update, and yes, we missed last week, but we've got plenty to cover. New PC Game Pass titles have landed, a big name action adventure just launched, and there's a fresh batch of standout indies to explore. Plus, Boosteroid is heading to Brazil for its first ever community meetup, and we've got an important update on Hoyo First Games. Let's dive in. Let's kick things off with 3 new PC Game Pass titles that just landed. It's a strong mix this time: survival, strategy, and mythological action. First up is Atomfall. This one throws you into an alternate 1950s Britain, deep in the aftermath of a nuclear disaster. You'll be scavenging for supplies, crafting to survive, and exploring a hauntingly atmospheric world filled with Cold War paranoia and eerie countryside folklore. It's a fresh take on post-apocalyptic storytelling with a distinct tone and setting. Next is SMITE 2, the long-awaited sequel to the mythological MOBA. The gods are back and they're shinier, faster and stronger than ever. SMITE 2 updates the core formula with better visuals, new abilities and cross-platform multiplayer. Whether you're chasing kill streaks or just in it for the chaos, this one's ready to jump into. And finally, there's Commandos Origins. It's a full-on return to the classic real-time tactics formula, this time with a modern engine and a new prequel story. You'll lead your elite unit across World War II battlefields using stealth, sabotage, and tight coordination. It's a smart strategic game that rewards careful planning and a little bit of patience. One of the more intriguing Game Pass releases of the year has just dropped, South of Midnight. This action adventure dives deep into Southern Gothic folklore with a slow, thoughtful pace and a striking art style that really sets it apart. Critics have been generally positive, with most reviews landing in that 7 to 8 range. It's not a blockbuster, but it's definitely not boring either. You play as Hazel, a young woman learning an ancient weaving power as she unravels both supernatural threats and personal history. The combat's simple, the themes run deep, and if you're looking for something with more soul than spectacle, this one's worth a stream. This week also brought in some smaller titles with big ideas and a lot more polish than you might expect. First up, AI Limit is a stylish post-apocalyptic action game where you take on the role of Arisa, an immortal warrior fighting her way through a world that's already fallen apart. The combat is fast, the world design is slick, and there's a strong sci-fi mystery running through it all. If you're into games like Nier Automata or Dark Souls with a futuristic twist, this is one to check out. Then there's Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 remix, and yes, the title is still as chaotic as the plot, but what you're getting here is 6 full games from one of the most iconic and confusing series of all time. Disney characters, Final Fantasy cameos, oversized keys, it's a lot, but for fans of the series, it's the good kind of overwhelming. And rounding things out, Sultan's game is a much darker, more strategic experience. It's a card-based narrative game set in the world of 1001 Nights, where every choice could cost you your life or win you the throne. It's tense, beautifully written, and definitely worth a look if you want something story-driven with a unique style. Now here's something special. Boosteroid is hosting its very first community meetup, and it's happening in Brazil. The event takes place in Sao Paulo on April 25th at Fogo de Chão in Moema. It kicks off at 7 PM local time, and it's shaping up to be an amazing night. There will be good food, cold drinks, and a chance to meet some of the team alongside other players who are just as into cloud gaming as you are. Expect real conversations, special guests, and maybe even a few surprises about what's next. If you're anywhere near Sao Paulo, or even just looking for an excuse to go, it's a great chance to be part of Boosteroid's growing community in Latin America. Before we wrap up, a quick update for anyone playing Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, or other Hoyo First titles. You've probably noticed the longer than usual maintenance windows lately, and yeah, we hear you. These games run on a special virtualized build, and every time there's a new update, a fresh compatible version has to be provided by the publisher. If that build is delayed or has issues, it pushes back the update for everyone. The good news, Boosteroid is actively working with Hoyoverse to streamline the process and reduce downtime moving forward. It's not perfect yet, but it is a priority. That's it for this update. Game Pass titles, unique new games, a big community event, and some behind the scenes progress on the tech side. Let us know what you're playing this week, and if you're heading to the Sao Paulo meetup, we'd love to hear from you. More great stuff is on the way, so keep an eye out, and as always, thanks for watching.